Ho ho, good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's your good friend Kenzo. Got a mail day today. eBay overpaid a little bit. UPS dropped it off, and we are now another step closer to completing. Not really. We're just one more notch in the belt with this one. So I'm just happy to check it off the list. But we do have our Horde Trooper Prime, new for 2024. So it's pretty cool, and you know, let's switch it up. Let's get this going. Let's open it up. See you on the other side. Okay. So, like I said, we do have our Horde Trooper Prime. And before we get started, let's check the box and then we'll get it opened up. So, looking at the box, we have our Horde Trooper Prime in all his glory. You've got a few fighters in the background. Looks like you got Reptilax. You've got Naga and gosh, what was his name? Gorgon. Naga and Gorgon. And then it looks like up top, if you pay attention to Axel Jimenez, you'll see Quick Flick up there with his bow. I'm sure we'll get him, right? Quick Flick. Yeah, he's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, it's got the candy apple. We'll go through the whole figure. We'll check out all the differences between that and the standard Horde Trooper. I unfortunately, and if anybody has any that they need to get rid of, just hit me up. I do not have the 4-pack. That is one that I've missed, and right now I think it's kind of super inflated on eBay right now. So yeah, hit your boy up if anybody has any that they want to get rid of, because I do need the Horde Comic-Con, or is it PowerCon? Whatever. I need the Horde 4-pack with the other red, black, what is it? The Grizzlor and the blue Horde. I'm so sad I don't have that one. But anyway, all right, we're gonna flip this around and I'm gonna open it up and let's take a look. See you in a sec. Why did I look over there? I'm supposed to look over here. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, the gang is all here. The gang is all here. Okay, so backstory on the back stuff. Lovely Evil Horde, I believe it was. Yes, Lovely Evil Horde was able to put out a very easily constructed, cool looking Horde Trooper 3D print. And that is why you see that guy, that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of those are 3D prints. I did find the file for the little Hoverbots as well. So I do have those guys. So those are my own little paint stuff. But that's not why we're here. Okay, so out of the box, let's take a look. We've got, for this to be a army build, I'm sure the retail, I don't think it's even been shown yet, but the retail is going to be $25 on this, I'm sure, because it's got the collector box, as you can see. Cool part is on the back artwork. Let's take a look real quick. You actually have another one of those to where you can cut the box around and actually play and display the art. I've been doing that with a lot of those, displaying the art, because that artwork is so cool. But of course you can see that whole army behind, and you got your Hoverbots above. So anyway, let me zoom back out and we'll take a look. So we have, I don't know if the camera shows it, it's a little bit of a metallic candy apple here. This piece in the middle for the visor is a very bright, shiny red. It looks like they kind of just went over the yellow, because when you look at the silver one, you can kind of see it's got that yellow, and this looks like you can tell on the edges that it doesn't go all the way to the edge. So don't complain. So it's just a little bit of a repaint. Obviously it's a repaint. So the differences between the others, we've got the silver where there was red, red where there was silver. You got the black. This one actually comes with a cape. I'm going to put this guy over here. Cool thing about it, and just to kind of show you how everything works, got the little shoulder pad there, little armor, which is there on all of them though. But this one, when it collapses, doesn't seem like it even does anything. You just pull it apart. So when you pull it apart, the cape, obviously it's just straight soft good. There's no wire to it at all. It's real thin, but it goes inside the arm on both of them, and you can see where the cut is. So you've got the cut. So they did a pretty good job of actually making it stay and making it look right, you know, like where it's not going to mess up, because once you close it, then it grabs onto that cape. Not bad. That was a cool little maneuver there. So next we've got this super cool arm, which of course is the Horde gun there. This one is more of a translucent red, so you can see through it a little bit. Not too crazy, but it does rotate. It doesn't come off, and the reason that what they're doing is because it doesn't come off. It actually supplies you with a second arm, so you can use the attachments. So the second arm, you've got all of your, I was gonna say trap jaw, but it's not. So this is from Roboto. This is from Trap Jaw. This is from Roboto, and this is from Roboto. So you've got the gun from Trap Jaw and the other weapons and attachments from Roboto. But here's a question: when you take the arm off, do you hit your microphone? Yes, you do, dumb. Okay. So you do have to be careful with it, because it does have a hole. yeah, it has a hole. Yeah. So you would just put that back in there. Let me get that. Put that there. And here's the design of that. You've got the band that is red. That's pretty cool looking. Pretty. Oh, don't drop it. Dang it, Kenzo. What are you doing? So you snap that sucker in with the cape. Isn't that little hole there? And then beautiful. So that is how you adjust the arm. Seems like this one might cause it to open up a little more than the other one did. Maybe it's operator error. So here we are with our, well, that's kind of funny. Okay, so maybe I did do something wrong, because now when I put this new arm in, it seems as though it's causing it to pop open. Let me say here real quick. Now I think I've got the cape in a little bit wrong. Okay, so let's try it again. So okay. Okay, let's see what we got. We'll pull it back. Let it sit there. Close it up. Alright, so what I was going to say is strange is that this is definitely going to be an attachment for Roboto. And that's the reason why you're going to get mostly Roboto parts, because when you put in the trap jaw piece, you've got a gap. And there's nothing in here that's showing that they have anything that's going to be able to close that gap. So it just looks a little goofy. So this doesn't even fit. And of course, I mean, why are you going to have an attachment for the same figure that's supposed to go in. Oh, wait. Kenzo. Nope, nope. I was thinking maybe I was wrong and that the trap jaw gun might have done something with this part. But it doesn't. So, I was right. Just had to make sure. I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. You guys know that. So, showing this, here is your nub for Roboto, and here is your nub for the trap jaw part. You wouldn't think that, I mean, obviously they would have to retool everything because, so they just threw it in there as an extra piece, but definitely it does not work. I mean, it's kind of common sense that when it's a, you know, it stops at a certain point. So you've got that gap. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Okay. So we'll take that off and we'll give him this gun. This gun has a couple, this one has 2 guns on it anyway, so he'll be a badass with this gun. So, and then, yeah, so otherwise, obviously you've got the same articulation, the same design, everything is the same as this guy. Gosh, maybe I should just buy another one of the, no, because I just need the pack. I just paid up to get that Lords of Power set not too long ago, so I was actually happy to check that off the list, but I don't have the 4-pack of the Horde, which I'll eventually probably have to pay out the nose to get it. So, anyway, but pretty cool. I mean, you know, for what it is. Am I going to army build it? No, because if I need an army, I'll 3D print that stuff. I'm not even messing with the army for that if I'm going to need it. Because I actually have a whole shelf of, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more of those 3D printed ones down on the shelf. So I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 13 Horde Troopers in different colors and designs. I think the cool one, oh God, is that, man, quit your microphone, is this guy. And the only difference is, of course, the articulation is arms up as opposed to, you know, the standard articulation. But I mean, for what you're doing with this thing, they're lining up like, you know, an army. So for them to be, the articulation is, this actually is kind of cool because he stands better than this one has that kind of the wonky little bell bottoms here. But no, I think this one is cool. You know, I made this one, God, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago at least. 2 years ago, I would say. But we're not talking about the prints. We're talking about the new one. Okay, so this is the exciting part, is that they finally made the Hoverbot. Surprisingly, they made the Hoverbot in red for the Horde Prime before they made the standard color, which, oh, of course, this isn't the exact, but I made this one about the same time as I made those. And it's pretty cool. I did the little fire, and you know, it's not as big, but I could print it bigger. I need to make a few of those, I guess. But here is, so cool thing is, head does articulate, does move back and forth. Arms do pretty good. They've got, actually even has an elbow joint. So I wonder what they can use for that on a retool, like for, you know, little, you know, side characters or little small ones. That'd be kind of cool to retool that or use that arm for something else, like a background character, which I don't know, it'd be kind of cool. And then you got your standard stand. This is a little bit it's clear, it's pretty cool. I think through the back, Mattel 2014 Mattel, so copyright was 2014 when they picked it back up, I guess, huh? Okay, so does not come with a mini comic because it's in that deluxe box, collector box. Horde Trooper Prime, Guardsmen of the Doom Tower. They are the best of the best, the deadliest of the deadly. They are Horde Trooper Prime, the self-replicating elite high-security soldiers of Doom Tower and personal guards of Hordak. Avoid battle with them at all cost. Wow. Dork. Okay. So there you go. You've got your weird gun that doesn't work. You've got your 3 Roboto parts that do work. And then you actually have a second arm with the Hordak gun. And of course, as we know, I believe, if I'm not crazy, these are still made to where you can just rotate it, right? And you can have the double gun. What do you think? Is it possible? I'm gonna mess this up again, aren't I? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. So it's not perfect, but let's take a look. Oh, this, you know, I hate that they tape those things in, because even after you get the tape off, it's all sticky and the cape doesn't sit right all the time. Okay. I have to wash it. So now, of course, because the way that it's set up, you can, that guy's going like this. Are you kidding me? I'm not messing around with that. He's going to go double gun. Damn. Yeah, that is cool. You've got your, oh, it got destroyed because I moved my arm. That is cool. Now see, this is a beefy dude. Now he's gonna kick some ass. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, so this is it. We're gonna keep this one at the double gun. We're not messing around. He's just gonna be going around blasting stuff. Get some, get some, get some. Oh, grow up. No, I refuse to grow up. Now I'm actually a lot more excited about this thing than I was before. The fact that I didn't even think about it until just now. I was like, these arms are pretty much made to swivel, so you can, I mean, especially for a robot part, it's not like you're worried about a tricep and bicep look. Obviously, if you do that with some of the other ones, it'll look stupid because you could tell it's backwards. And some people actually have gotten figures backwards before where they had two left arms on them. But this one is a robot. So who gives dang if you're switching arms? That is too cool. He's double gunning it. I love it. So with that being said, we're going to shut this thing down, and we will see you on the next one. I do have the Too Bad cartoon collection on the way. Most likely we'll be here tomorrow, but I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so either I'll have a video for you tomorrow or the next day of the Too Bad. So stay tuned, and as always, if you can support the channel by liking or subscribing, unless you totally think it sucked, then you don't really have to, you know, tell me what I can do better, you know. So, all right guys, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.